Well, Ed, here we are at the beautiful Glen Club in Glenview, and talk about a subject we haven't talked about a lot, and that's the LPGA. And you wonder, is there any significance to the LPGA? I know there's some fan base, but not a lot.
Well, and it's been tough for them because they've been losing tournaments in the United States. They don't have that many, and we haven't had the LPGA here in Chicago, with the exception of the Solheim Cup, in a long, long time. So it's hard for fans here to connect with the LPGA Tour.
You wonder how long can it exist? Can it stay afloat?
You know, and it was interesting. I just read the other day that Ontario, Canada, is getting a LPGA event, and yet they can't get in an area like Chicago. It's hard for me to understand that. They've got to get in some of these bigger markets. They had a great run there earlier in the decade when they had Annika Sorenstam and Michelle Wie was coming up. And now it's kind of drifting right now, and it's really not connecting with anybody.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of big stars, and I think that's the problem. And maybe American stars, too, that, you know, folks can kind of latch onto and follow.
Well, right now the best player is Yanni Sang, South Korean. Seems very delightful, very nice young lady, great player. But will Americans relate to someone from South Korea who doesn't necessarily speak the language? She's trying. It's a difficult situation for the LPGA.
And of course, television drives a lot of sports, and you wonder, I mean, the networks, are they going to follow this particular league at some point, or you say, well, it's just not working?
Well, there's always the Golf Channel. That's where a lot of their tournaments are, but they need to have tournaments in the United States. And the key, again, is developing big stars like Sorenstam, like Kari Webb, and like Michelle Wie. And right now, that's not going on. Michelle Wie's still playing, but she's not Michelle Wie right now.